Guys, I'm here with Kelly Picard from Alewife Bottleshop and Tasting Room and Andy Zarka from European Street Cafe, and we're talking tasty adult beverages. It is beer time, y'all. So, all right. So thank you so very much for being here. It's good to see you, Kelly. Good to see you, Andy, as always. So before we get into it, tell me a little bit about Alewife. Like, where does the name come from? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, so we are a craft beer bottle shop, tasting room, and historic 5 Points. Alewife is a kind of a historic term that's been around since medieval England. It was a name that was given to women who did brewing when brewing was more of a household chore than it was a commercialized industry.
Interesting.
So when there was extra beer that needed to be sold or could be sold, women would sell that out of their home by putting an ale stake over the door. And the women of those households were called an alewife. They were basically the first kind of tavern keepers, if you will.
That's cool. Yeah. Wow, that's a neat story. That's pretty cool, Andy. Did you know that?
I did not. I learn something every day.
Yeah. Okay, and Andy, you are the owner of European Street Cafe. For those who don't know, I doubt there are very many of them, but there might be. Tell them about a European Street Cafe.
So we've got 3 locations here in town. We date back to the Regency Square Mall as Mr. Dunderbox. So we've got about 44 years of history, gourmet sandwiches, and kind of the original, craft and imported beer place.
Yeah.
In Jacksonville.
You guys were, when I first started getting into like craft beers and stuff like that, you were like one of the only shops in town.
It's the first place I went when I moved to Jacksonville.
Right.
It might have been underage too.
Oh, he just did that to himself. Okay, so let's taste some beers. Okay, let's just jump right into it. What do you want to start out with? Who's going first?
All right, so we're gonna start historically. So Hackershore Brewery, founded in 1417.
Wow.
Yeah, these guys have been around for a minute. But this is their flagship beer. It's their Oktoberfest.
Okay.
Brewed in the spring, aged over the summer, and then ready to go when it's time to serve for Oktoberfest. So nice caramel color.
Hey, Jordan, are you thirsty?
Sure, always.
Come on in.
Let's see what you got.
Woo.
Ooh, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Wait, I'm so used to wine segments now. I'm like stirring, or I'm like.
No, don't make it flat.
You can.
Ooh, it smells really good.
Yeah, it does.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. All
All
right.
right. Wow, the 1400s taste so good.
They've been doing it well. You've been doing it.
Yeah, that's
14,
really
that's
good.
a 600-year-old beer. How's that taste?
Amazing. Not 600 years old.
No, that's really good. I like it's very crisp. What else we
All
got?
right, so a relative newcomer to the scene.
Oh, let me finish this one,
300
sorry.
years later in the 1700s, Samuel Smith Brewery in England, and this is one of their
It's a New World beer.
Exactly.
So it's a darker one.
So this is a porter.
Oh, this is
It's going to be really
serious business.
Yes, really nice on the malt flavor.
So what's the difference? Like, what makes a porter a porter?
Kelly?
Oh, you want? So basically, it's the malts that are coming here, in addition of more than what we saw in the previous, more roasted malts, bringing in similar flavors to coffee. It goes through a similar process.
Yeah.
So you're going to get some of those roasted coffee notes, espresso, maybe a little bit of bittersweet chocolate.
Good.
And the aftertaste is
Very
really
good. Yeah. It's so much smoother than like the color would indicate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right, and it's lighter than I was expecting.
Yeah, like
the
lots of folks when you
not
get a beer this
viscosity,
dark,
but-
they're gonna be like, but it actually is really pretty good. This is
Yeah. The mouthfeel, that's the word I was going for. Yeah, when I
Good
worked at
choice of words.
Starbucks, they were like, there's a difference between light-bodied and medium and heavy and stuff. Think of like having water in your mouth versus having milk in your mouth.
Oh, okay. There you go. Viscosity.
Well, jumping forward a little bit.
Yeah, like a lot bit, huh?
But in this day and age of constantly new beers, everybody changing it up, drinking something new every single time, we've got Two Hearted, which is a classic. It's been around since 1997.
Very nice.
And continues to be one of the best-selling IPAs in the country.
Yeah, it's very delicious.
And something that we move constantly, which is tough in this day and age of IPAs and everyone wanting to try something new every single time.
Absolutely, yeah. Everybody's like, what's new and hot? Well, this is old and not, but it's very good still.
Yeah, because I'm not a huge
Puts you
IPA
writing
fan.
and everything
That's
on the
pretty
spot.
good. It's not bad. It's not too hoppy in the back. 'Cause sometimes I can't.
Okay, I only got
Yeah.
a little bit of time left.
Sure.
Let's jump into milk
another
stout.
classic. I'm going to go ahead and pour this one. So this is Left Hand's iconic
look at
nitro
that.
milk stout. So this is going to pour kind of similarly as
Kind of like
you
a
can see,
nitrogen Guinness, yeah. So you got to let the
instead of
magic happen.
CO2, you're going to get a little bit of that nitrogen,
yeah,
which
look at
adds
that.
that
That
kind
looks
of creamy
cool.
mouthfeel.
You can kind of see the movement there, yeah.
But
It is.
similarly, it's dark, but super easy drinking. This is going to taste more like an iced coffee with a little bit of cream and sugar. You're going to get mocha notes, light coffee notes, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of sweetness from the addition of lactose sugar. Just take
I was about to say,
So-
why do they call it a milk stout?
Typically, you're supposed to like wait for this, but I'm not.
Yeah, typically an addition of lactose sugar, which adds a different kind of sweetness without
How is
adding
it? I'm
additional
gonna do the other side.
alcohol.
Oh,
That's really
so
good.
cool.
They were
Guys-
considered like medicinal. back
Where
in the
can
day.
where can folks find you?
We are in historic 5 Points, Alewife Bottleshop,
So
1035
smooth.
Park Street, in historic 5 Points.
And European Street, we're at Riverside, San Marco, and out of Jackson.
I love it. Thank you so very much. All right, Jordan. What do we